Good morning. It stormed all night, but luckily I stayed really warm in my sleeping bag. I'm continuing to stay warm in my sleeping bag and refusing to go out right now, even though normally I'd be getting ready right now. I just figure it's really cold out there and I don't need to get out until it is warmer. I think I'm going to go 12 miles. There's a water tank and camping there today, but since it's like a high of 53, I don't see the need of getting there early, and will probably not want to take very many breaks, so I'm staying bundled up for now. But luckily, my tent did a great job in the wind, and that's one of the reasons I brought a tent and not a trekking pole tarp tent thing. And wearing all of my layers, I figured out a layering system that my sleeping bag stays warm in. Well, I wasted a ton of time. I'm later on in bed, and it's 6:50 right now, so clearly that didn't work for me that well. It's definitely very cold. You can see I'm rocking the buff and beanie look. I am planning to do 12.5 miles. There's a road there with camping and a water cache. I'm not relying on the water cache, but I think it would be nice to camp near it, so that way if I get in trouble I can grab some of it. Let's see what else. Sorry, I'm kind of like tired, I guess. I forgot what I've even talked about. But it's gonna be a high of 50, so it's like in the 40s right now, so it's pretty cold. My feet are actually feeling pretty good. We'll see how they feel in a little while, but yesterday they hurt right from the get-go, so splinting them definitely did the trick again. It's cold, so I don't really want to take a lot of breaks, but I also have to take breaks, so that'll be an interesting combo today. Check this out. Morning has broken like the first morning. Guys, I'm getting emotional at how pretty this is. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh. It is beautiful. Here comes the sun. Da, 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 da. Here comes the sun. And it's alright. Breakfast on the go. I'm feeling really good this morning. Try not to push it too hard, but my body feels good. Water. It's raining and windy and freezing cold and kind of miserable in this very second. I would not say no to a nice warm room to be in right now, but not every part of the trail can be fun, and sometimes you just have to keep walking because it would be too cold to stop. Now, it's a little bit hard on my feet because really I need to take breaks every few miles, but I just can't right now. It's too cold for me to take breaks, so hopefully my feet will stay strong. Brr. Everything is much better now that I'm using my extra pair of socks as gloves. Gonna make some miles. Found a spot mostly out of the wind and in the sun, and I'm just enjoying it right now. The miles can happen later, but I just need a little bit of a warmth break. I needed this. It's raining right now, but it's also sunny, so I'm happy. Rocks are really hard on my feet. I just want some soil or sand to walk on. This is really steep downhill. People are all the way down there. Just like 1,000-foot drop in less than a mile. 4 hours later from the start, I finally took off my long sleeve
and even unzipped my rain jacket. So things are finally warming up 4 hours later. I am still, however, wearing both my wool long leggings and my rain jacket, so still have a lot of layers to go. I'm feeling a little discouraged because I feel like I'm pushing really, really hard, but I still am at the back of everybody that I know, and I can't keep up with them. Even though I feel like I'm going pretty fast and taking fewer breaks than I should, honestly, I still can't keep up, and it's frustrating. I know it's just like, I decided to do this with an injury, so this is what I signed up for, but I just want to be healthy and be able to do everything that everyone else can do. So I think everyone else just has the same idea as me of just pushing to get out of this wind and weather. It's supposed to rain again soon, so everyone's just pushing really hard, and they can just push a little harder than I can. So I'm feeling at the back of the pack and kind of frustrated. Take me up though. Look how pretty that is. I think that's a prickly pear, but I've definitely never seen one in bloom like that before. See, I'm not frustrated about hiking alone. I don't mind that. What I don't like is that I can see for miles ahead of me and there's just no one. So everyone is just so far ahead of me, which means by the time I make it to the next logical break spot, everyone else is going to be gone. And I knew this was going to happen and I shouldn't be frustrated by it, but I still am. I guess I still have a right to those emotions, even if I knew that this is what I signed up for. But man, I would just love to see a human right now. I don't even care if they pass me from behind, just somebody. I've been hiking alone for hours and I still have at least 3 miles to go before the next logical break spot. Wow, you can see for miles. That's amazing. I caught up to my friends and now I'm happy and in a good mood, especially after a longer break. It turns out 2 of them had gotten bad intel that the Sunrise trailhead had no water. So they had pushed for 12 miles with 1 liter of water. So no wonder they were hiking so fast. And I was just like, I can't keep up. I can't catch them. They're never taking breaks. It all makes a lot more sense now. I needed a longer break than them. They'd already been there for a while, so they did leave pretty soon after I got there, but they promised to save me a camp spot, so that makes me feel like the next 3 miles that I'm going to be pushing, I can really take my time more and I don't need to be pushing so hard. So this is going to be 15 trail miles for the day, so definitely putting it, like increasing the miles, plus another half a mile off trail. I was able to fill up 1 extra liter at the Trail Magic at the Rodriguez Road. There was a water cache there. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. You really saved my friends who had really bad intel and did not have water. For me, I had 1 liter all day long because I was conserving so much water. Hadn't peed all day, was pretty dehydrated, but I did still have 3 liters of water, so I was able to just camel 1 liter while I was there and then take my liters onwards. So really appreciate you. Thank you so much. But yeah, so now I have 3 more miles to push and then my day is going to be done, and that's going to then set me up for a Nero in Julian. I'm going to have only 5 miles until making it to Julian, and then I'll get a hotel room there. It's beautiful, but this is narrow with a big drop off. I mean, there's room for 2 feet and no mistakes. But very pretty. Look at all those flowers too. I'm nervous. Look at this cloud right here. Does not look good. That looks like a rain cloud if I've ever seen one. And I am on a very, very narrow ridge and it's getting windy and I need to get down ASAP. Yeah, I think I made it. Those clouds are definitely passing by, but they're not over me. I booked it. That was, if that cloud would have been over me, it would have been really dangerous because it was really steep and really windy, and then add rain to it and even bigger gusts. That would have been dangerous. So I was going very fast, but now I can go a little slower because I think they're bypassing me.